His Excellency Sri Chandra Kumar Ghimire, Secretary, Office of the Prime Minister and Council of Ministers.
Namaskar, good afternoon. Mr. Chair, then Honorable Minister for Commerce, Mr. Romi Gausan, Excellency the Ambassador, Mr. Ranjit Ray, respected figures who are on the dais, media fellows, ladies and gentlemen. Let me start with some highlights before I really jump into the water. If we follow certain research data, this suggests there is contesting views whether bilateralism or multilateralism, there would be a better way. Some people, they are in favor of multilateralism, some people are in the favor of bilateralism. Whereas if we look at the data of South Asia, and especially at the data of India's trading relationship with its neighboring countries, it favors India has gained larger advantage, that is with the neighboring countries, and bilateralism, with the idea, with the concept of bilateralism. First, there is one example, Sri Lanka, Indo-Sri Lankan FTA, when made some years back, that always among the scholastic society or figures, that always been connoted or taken as the best example of the success of bilateralism. Why I am citing this data and this example is ultimately we have to work very closely together when it comes to Nepal. Obviously, between Nepal and India, we have to put our total emphasis, our total strength so as to harness advantage that is there out available. As said, India needs strong neighbors. This is not what my sentence. This is what I have picked up from some beautiful articles. So as said, India needs strong neighbors. A weak region will be a liability in the long run. It has a great importance, the sentence itself has. So we all are very much emotionally, sentimentally, very much together, Nepal side and India side. So that's why, despite all the circumstances, we all are now in favor how we could harness the potential advantages that lie with these two countries, neighboring countries. Let's come out of famously quoted the Gujarat Doctrine, which was very, very buzzing some years back. Then I like to recall one very famous figure, internationally respected figure, and he's from India, Mr. Manmohan, Dr. Manmohan Singh. He had once announced before the end of 2007, India will allow the its LDCs in neighboring countries duty-free access to its markets. Why I'm citing this, there is a potential ground where Nepal also can play very active role. So there is a playing field where we should play actively. I'm not citing other data, but one more thing I would like to cite here. PTA, so 2014, that was the year we held the agreement. However, it is yet to come the major breakthrough, which is in my mind, certain protocols are yet to come into effect or it's a full swing. So why I am giving my emphasis with this example, hydro still can be a big game changer. That is for making Nepal's trade with India very, very favorable. Of course, there are some other potential areas or sectors, like one gentleman before when he spoke during his presentation. Agro processing is one of the areas. Similarly, tourism obviously another area. But still, the game changer, our game changer, it is a hydro sector. The biggest gain what Nepal this time achieved, it was trust and confidence building, where we have gained a big mileage, and based on that, we can move ahead very actively and very proactively. So from this angle, what I would like to say here is, there are certain things we are supposed to act very together, very closely. We all know very shortly we are having our joint commission meeting, and that is at the level of foreign minister from the two countries. So that time it will be a very technical moment from both sides. So we need to sort out and check out all the pending the issues and agendas, and we can create another round of mileage over there. So this is what emphasis I would like to give today. There are a lot of things I have listed down here in my paper. They are just examples, a set of examples where during the visit we had, and what really the things we had, or mileage we had created. These all I have derived from the joint communique, since the time itself is very limited. I'm not going into that details. Everything is already there in the joint communique issued at the end of the visit. I would like to touch upon some few other things. During the Prime Minister's Kalan meeting that organized with the Excellency the President of Government of India, same time apart the Prime Minister, also with Mr. Arun Jaitley, also with Mrs. Sushma Swaraj, also with Mr. Piyush Goyal, with the Power Minister, and same time also with Mr. Rajnath Singh, also with Mr. Ajit Doval, Dr. Manmohan Singh, also the Kalan meeting held over there, and also Mr. Ananda Sharma, once who had been the Commerce Minister of Government of India. So during these all Kalan meeting, there was a kind of very positive atmosphere we felt, and both sides a kind of a level, a great amount of zeal and enthusiasm we felt. How fast we could expedite our development, mutually benefiting development agenda, so that both of the countries would gain leverage and same time advantage out of our potential relationship, the economic relationship mainly. Now, I would like to give another information. Prime Minister interacted this time twice with the Business Society of India, mainly with FICCI, ASOCHAM, CII. And during that interaction, the Prime Minister spoke very well, and the kind of support and enthusiasm created during the interaction, it was very encouraging. Another thing also I would like to cite this time, Prime Minister interacted also with India Foundation, which is a very vibrant society, and at that time, that evening, the intellectual figures, same time, very respected political figures, and also leading media figures, they had participated, attended. That was a kind of a very rare opportunity I myself have seen during my career. And that time, that moment when Prime Minister spoke, it was very widely applauded by the Assembly, that August Assembly. How best we could move forward with our mutually benefiting development agenda. Way forward, as far as concerned, there are a few things I also have noted down here. As said, diplomacy is a game of optimism, obviously. So what moment created there, we need to move forward, as I said before, but in better, faster speed, we need to move on. But at the same time, we need to activate our sectoral mechanism, like water sector is there, trade sector is there, transit sector is there, security sector is there, civil aviation sector is there, and a lot of agendas are there. So we need to bring them down to a logical conclusion so that we could harness potential advantages out of our. What I feel is there is one area, DPR, development of DPR. We need to detail project reports, that's the area. We need to move faster, much faster, so that we can move ahead very strongly. EPG also is there, very, very instrumental. It has remained so far, and it can work as a tools, vibrant tools. Why? The reason is very clear. It would connect people to people so that we can further accelerate this momentum, very, very positive momentum, with their support. Finally, let me quote our Prime Minister as saying, our relations began even before the history began to be recorded, which is, it has great meaning, and we all know what is behind the sentence. So these are what from my side. Personally, I am very, very optimistic, very, very positive, and the views today I express, obviously it's not on behalf of my office, but so far as I have seen, this is something very, very historical, phenomenal. Let us move ahead with this spirit. We can create another round of very bright history in our society. Thank you so much once again.